Today I'm going to teach you how to trichord in descent. This is actually a skill used by people who are very frequent in the community. People who play the game competitively, speedrunners for that matter, usually do this. People who play competitively, FFAs, 1v1s, 2v2, CTF, and you can actually see the same behavior in Overload, D2. I believe it's in D3, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Trichording is a pretty universal thing as far as the Descent franchise. And it's incredibly important if you want to get into the game, if you want to speedrun it, if you want to be competitive. It's important that you know how to maximize your speed in Descent. So in Descent 1, because you don't have the Afterburner in Descent 1, essentially what you want to do is find your target, right? So wherever you want to go, lock it in. For this intensive purpose, I have a line here which leads to an exit texture, or whatever, exit segment. Basically what you want to do, you want to lock your ship in at 45 degrees here. Once you do that, I like to use the analogy catch the wind with your belly, right? So you're going to want to lock in that 45 degree angle, slide left and slide down at the same time, and you might need to position yourself with forward and backward depending on how off track your movement gets. But essentially what you want to do, lock in that angle, slide left, slide down, move yourself forward and backward depending on however you need to. And then if you also need to, because sometimes whenever you're doing that, you can get messed up, make sure that you're, positioning yourself with bank, right? Like you want to make sure that whenever you're trichording, you have the ability to instantaneously, fix your bank, right? And this all sounds complicated, but it's really not that bad, For just I put these tunnels in here as well, so that way you can kind of get the angle right. So, lock in that 45 degree angle, and then all you really have to do is just press forward and slide left. So forward, slide left, and slide down, lock in that angle, and then just keep practicing this, just keep practicing this angle, make sure you're maximizing that speed around these tunnels here. And then once you feel like you're confident enough in doing that, line yourself back up here. And of course you see I have these missiles here. What you want to do is you want to grab a missile. You want to find your target, fire the missile, race it, and then if it goes well, you should be right on target. You might have to try a few times because there's also the added struggle of firing it, and then that extra second kind of throws you off. But basically what your goal is in this map, I've created this map so that you can use it as a training tool to learn how to trichord, and use it as a tool. Use the missiles as a honing method for making sure that your angles are tighter, making sure that your speed is maximized. At some point when you feel like you've reached that point where your speed is locked in good, you're going fast, and when you can kill yourself using the missiles, when you feel like you're confident in that, you should be able to kill yourself, and that's the sign that you're looking for, that you've maximized your speed. You can also do this with smart missiles and homers, but concussions is what I use for this. And you can find this map in the description. This is my map. I made it. It's called Trichord. If you're not familiar with how to add missions in your folder, there should just be a mission folder in your thing. You just slap the mission folder files in there. I'll probably make a tutorial on that at some point. But basically, that's the easy 1, 2, 3 on how to trichord. Thanks for watching. And if you have any suggestions, let me know. This is really fun, so I'll continue to do this.